It's great to be here today. I'm not the first to tell you that this year's convention has been very different. Pretty much everything we've encountered lately is anything but normal. From the way we interact with others, where we work, what we work on, and let's not forget the record number of children and pets that are now attending our virtual work meetings. I can't deny that my two adorable rabbits, Hope and Titan, might have made more than a few cameos in several recent Zoom meetings. Although this year's convention has been different, it has still been tremendously successful. That is thanks in large part to you, our members, for continuing to support the association's efforts. NCAL Day in particular was especially inspiring. Your desire to learn and share lessons learned in navigating these times of COVID, and your drive to continue to deliver the highest quality care. I am in awe of you. Thank you for your steadfast support of this annual event. Now, if you weren't able to join us at NCAL Day this year, I hope you'll make plans to do so next year. In my remarks last year, I spoke about the future. In fact, I said, the future is hard to quantify sometimes. And I'm sure the stresses of everyday operations make looking ahead a challenge for many of you. Despite the fact that we often have some sense of what we will face in the future, nobody could have seen this coming. Little did we know that less than 5 months later, our country would face one of its greatest challenges in the form of a quiet, invisible enemy. Until it wasn't quiet or invisible. COVID became very loud and visible in my family early on this year. A close family member was diagnosed with the virus in March and has since made a full recovery. He faced a more than month-long battle with constant pain and the feeling that his internal organs had turned to jelly. To put in perspective, he had an accident in high school where he had surgery on a collapsed lung. He told us that dealing with COVID was far worse. I know that many of you know the situation all too well with your residents, colleagues, or perhaps your own family members. This may have even been you. Many have experienced the same struggles with the virus, or in many cases, have suffered far worse endings. And as assisted living providers, you know that this virus does not discriminate between care settings. You've been on the front lines, just as so many other healthcare providers out there. That's why right now, it is more important than ever that we remain united. NCAL is here to fight on your behalf, to be the voice of assisted living. Just as we've been with you every step of the way this year, we are looking ahead at the issues that will impact our communities as we face a post-pandemic environment. Specifically, we are working on your behalf to determine how clinical, regulatory, legal, and other major areas will shift and how we will effectively need to adapt to ensure the safety of our caregivers and providers, as well as promote workforce opportunities, to explore the ways to make assisted living data more readily available to evaluate where we've been, where we are, and how to move forward to best meet the changing needs of our future residents. Many of you have heard me say before that assisted living has been hiding in plain sight for a long time. The reality is more people have begun to actually see us amidst COVID. As a result, it is of utmost importance that you continue to demonstrate the high quality care provided in your communities. One way to do that is continue on your quality awards journey. This year, we honor 149 bronze and 27 silver assisted living award winners. These providers are showing us the path ahead, and we hope everyone will consider participating next year. As I wrap up, I want to remind you of something else I said last year. Let's not wait and see what happens to us and then adapt. Let's not be bystanders to the evolution occurring in our space. Let us be the ones who drive it. This rings true even more so today. Our space is changing in ways that we never imagined possible. When this pandemic will end remains unclear. And when it does end, we will all be faced with a new normal. But I can tell you two things with absolute certainty. Your ability to learn, adapt, and execute under new and oftentimes uncomfortable pressures will ensure the long-term viability of our sector. And NCAL promises to be there with you every step of the way. It is our goal to help you take on the new challenges, both known and unknown, navigate the rough waters, and come out stronger than ever. We want to be your partner as we endeavor to improve lives by delivering solutions for quality care. Thank you.